As I surveyed the aftermath of the battle, my heart dropped with the weight of loss. There my brothers lay scattered across the ground, their lifeless eyes staring up at the sky. The smell of smoke and blood filled my nostrils, and I couldn't help but wonder if it was all worth it. My eyes drifted to the glittering piles of gold and gems that the goblins had stolen from the dwarves. It was a fortune beyond what I had ever dreamed of. But at what cost had it been won? How many lives had been sacrificed for this treasure, in this battle and the ones before? I thought of my fallen comrades, of the families they left behind, and my heart ached with grief. Could any amount of gold or silver make up for their loss? I shake my head, trying to clear the doubts from my mind. We had fought bravely, and we had won a great victory, but the cost was immense. Now, as the general commands us to prepare for the next fight, I make a vow to honor the memories of those who have fallen. They have given everything for this cause, and I will make sure their sacrifice is not in vain. Hello my friends, and welcome back to the 21st episode of Anduin Vale campaign in 3rd Age Total War Divide and Conquer. In the last episode we did a lot of good stuff, but most importantly we captured Khazad-Dûm, Moria. Didn't run into Balrogs, thank god, but we ran into some nasty orcs and goblins that we promptly decapitated, so that's all going according to plan. Besides that, we also took Mount Graham, which has now been redubbed Paddington Station. Already moving an army towards Nochva Rhaglaw. Also had an opportunity, possibly, to push towards Lowlands. Not sure if I should take the initiative or wait for them to attack me, so we can utilize the bridge to our advantage. Besides that, just building up our economy. Things are looking quite good all over the place, really. I'm still waiting for an opportunity to take Rudaur, but these guys are bulking up like crazy. So we'll just kind of chill, wait. Perhaps we'll get an opportunity, we'll see. More troops are on the way, of course. I have also done some thinking, and maybe it is indeed better to take Khazad-Dûm west, because then we hold the entire section here. We have another passageway through the Misty Mountains, which makes 3 at this point. 3 out of 4 if you count the gap of Rhudaur. So that's pretty damn good. And if I take Khazad-Dûm west, we need to make sure that we become allies with Lôthaur, so we don't get backstabbed by them. This army I think will panic and won't really know where to go, so they won't be much of a threat. The only problem I have with that, and I use the term problem kind of loosely here, is of course public order. If I expand now, then yeah, we're gonna run into trouble. So I think I'll wait like maybe a turn or 2, 3. I'll get a diplomat here though. Just to see what the goblins do. Although actually it is really ripe for the taking. They don't have anyone in there. I could just roll over with my ballista and take it, but fuck it. You know what? Let's do it.
Yes, my lord.
I don't need my general. Okay, well, you know what? I'm gonna bring him over. We should have enough movement points to bring some troops back afterwards. I can't click on Khazad-Dûm for the life of me. Whatever.
Yes, my lord.
I'm maybe a bit mental doing this. I'll take some bandits for extra public order. I'll definitely have to sack Khazad-Dûm west at the very least. Yeah, they'll probably get a bunch of defenders. Oh yeah, they got 5 units of defenders. Don't think I've ever seen anyone get that many. So by all means, this won't be an easy fight, but it won't be an Izzy fight either. It'll be a decently challenging fight, but the rewards will be very much worth it. I don't think we'll run into a Balrog, but who knows? I guess there's only one way to find out, eh?
Attack!
Alright. I wasn't planning on this when typically when I go record a video, I always kind of, well, rehearse sounds a bit weird when I put it like that, but I always like kind of make a list in my mind. I'm like, okay, we're going to do this, we're going to think of that. I can actually deploy outside, can I? No. And taking another part of Moria definitely wasn't on my list. Sorry for the messy camera work, I'm just trying to get my positioning straight. There we go. But, on the other hand, I'm not too opposed to the idea. Wardens, I'm gonna consider you infantry. These damn pillars, man. Too many pillars.
Our soldiers have proved their worth today.
Okay.
The enemy's walls belong to us now.
That's odd, but okay. We already have taken the walls. just by positioning our men. I mean, yeah, these custom settlements, they act a bit wonky now and then. But the way I see it, they've got a massive choke point over there, which is scary, but it also isn't scary because they don't have the unit type to do anything useful with that bottleneck. In order to exploit a bottleneck, you need either very powerful infantry, which they don't have, or you need good archers and then shitty infantry to lock down the enemy, which they also don't have. All that to say that I'm not too concerned. Alright, let's try to get our troops in a bit of a decent position, even though I'll have to probably move them again. What's it gonna be, boys? Yeah, you're pulling back. As expected, so I'm just gonna move everyone forward a decent chunk. The reinforcements are coming in from all the way over there. They must speak friend and enter! Now this moves me closer to certain other factions that I don't necessarily want to move closer to, not the best kind of neighbours to have. Factions like Dunland, for as long as they still exist, if they fall, Enadwythe, and also Isengard, and those are 2/3 factions that I have reservations about. This position is kind of awful because they still got these 2 units outside. So I think we're going to start deploying our men in a bit of a sensible position. I'll put those wardens alongside them. Spears as well. These guys are flanking force. Defenders of the forest. We're very far away from the forest now, my friend. Gosh. How do I want to put my troops here? It's kinda tricky. Make sure no one goes into any weird positioning. Okay, that seems to work. Ah, it's fucking pillars, man. Come on, don't be like this. Alright, I think that's okay for now. I do have the cav as well. Gotta make sure no one is skirmishing. Good. Get in position. We'll take out these 2 defender units first, and then deal with the rest. By all means, this shouldn't be too hard. Where are you going, Woodman Hunters? Yeah, no. Don't know what the hell you're thinking about. Let's not do that. And let's have them fired at will. Cav, you might be able to have some fun. I'll let the ballista lure them in. Let's put some tracer rounds on. I would like to see what I hit. Okay, good shots. Fire on that choke point if you can. Oh, you really suck at hitting a moving target. For some reason, the moment they take a step, they just can't aim. It's quite sad. Alright, throw those javelins. Oh, that shit. Alright, pretty good. Okay, switch targets, pull back. Poor orc defenders. They really aren't meant for this kind of warfare. They're a very good early game unit, and they kind of act as a roadblock for very early game rushes. But once you reach this point in the campaign... Oops. I was about to say they kind of become pointless unless of course they're facing an incompetent commander, in which case they still have some use. Yes. Rush forth. Come get some, that's fine. Oh, the morale's already trash as well. Point blank volley from the March Wardens. Yeah. Oh yeah, look at that ballista racking up the kills against that black pit. More like armpit infantry, the way they smell. Right. Oh, this is lovely, man. This is lovely. Everything going as planned. I got some reserves running around, right? Alright then. Shoot them. Are they better than defenders? 714? I think they are. 711, yes. Oh, come on, more. Give me more of that laser beam of death. Oh, that was pretty bad. Come on, you can do better than that. Alright then. There we go. March Wardens. Might look back. Don't want to lose you.
Stand together.
Throw your javelin, boys. Come on. Oh, the point blank decimation. March Wardens, pull back. You are too good for this. Absolutely be wasting you. Oh, they broke! They broke! Those little bitches! Nice. Nice, nice, nice. Alright, how are we looking? 86. Big routes. Bring in the cab if possible. We'll get more routes, no doubt about it. There's the goblin band, they're coming over. Oh, ballista. Careful, man. You loony. Shoot the runners. That's one way to take a prisoner, right? I'm pretty sure that's a war crime, but I think the Imladris Convention has been thrown out the window a while ago. Does it even apply to these guys? Human rights only apply to humans, right? No such thing as orc rights. There's an orc rest, but that's something else entirely. Oh. Alright, so swords. Sell me your sword. Sandwich them. Good, 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 good. They're coming back for round 2, that's fine. They are welcome to try. Stand tall. Right, we should have a breakthrough here almost, yeah. They send in the skin changes. That should knock them over the edge. These guys have a lot of ammo, actually. I don't think I need to cut them short. Good javelin units. Don't underestimate it. Especially if we need to go up against like Mordor and they got like their great beasts. Or if we end up fighting Harad, which I doubt the campaign will go on that long. And if we're up against Mumakil, then yeah. Those javelins would be quite useful to have. And even against like Isengard when they bring in like heavily armored opponents, then my javelins could also be quite effective. Alright, have a look. 9% for 60%. Yes, run you fools, run! Keep shooting them. Oh, these guys, I didn't even use these guys, they're still in the back. My second best archers and I didn't even bother using them. Oh. Oh, there's the reinforcement. I thought we already killed the reinforcements. Oh, oops. Guess I got too excited. ANDUIN! Alright, take as many prisoners as you can so we don't have to face them again. Shoot the new lads. Good. Wonderful. How we're looking? Oh, we're just bomb rushing them now. 50. Still 200 fresh, these guys. Want to place a bet for how long that'll last? I think we all know the answer. Alright, what have they got left in terms of... Is that it? 38 defenders. That's all that made it back besides the rest of the chaff. Woo-wee. It's a rough day to be a goblin. We've only faced the goblins like a couple times, and every time we fought them, we've had a massive win. Goblin Town was one of those. We had a couple of big wins very early on in the campaign near... what's the settlement called again? The one right of the Goblin Town. Forgot the name of it. Is it... Maythelberg? I think it might be Maythelberg. You might be surprised, but even after all this time of playing Dark, I still don't know all the settlement names. Not all of them. I know a lot of them, but not all. Okay. We will not relent. Fight on the back line. If they don't want to come out and fight, then they stay there and get shot. Sounds fair? I'm sure it doesn't. Alright, let the infantry finish it. In you go, lads. Show them that we are not just any regular bear. We are murderous polar bears. Don't die, General. I really need you to govern. Actually, I'm going to pre-pack. It's a bit risky. General better be out there and not still in the thick of it. Sending those axemen. One of my favourite units in this campaign. They've never let me down. Come on. The last 2%. The last 1%. Come on. 4 armpit infantry, 1 defender, 2 defenders. They're multiplying. No, they're not. Unless if you count 1 orc chopped in half as 2 orcs, then they are not multiplying. Come on, the last 1v1 of Moria. Oh, come on, you. Avenge him. Does this guy just want to 1v1 my entire army? No, he's not. He is not. Glorious. We only lost 12%. Who got the most kills? Probably one of the archers. Woodman Warriors, 136. Sylvan March one is 146. Sorry, humans. But once again, you get bested by elves. But don't say it too loud. Alright. That's a good case to do. Gotta make sure not to occupy. I made that mistake many times, but public order is going to be impossible to hold if I occupy. But I think I can get away with a good old sack. Yes, I just did that. Oh, they got an army there. Oogdoof, and they'll probably get a Doom stack as well. So, fact of the matter is I need to, like, move as few troops to Khazad-Dûm as I can. There we go, 55%. Sheriffs. Just so I have the biggest collection of troops in the western side. 65%, I need 1 more unit. That's more than I'd like to send over, but I'll probably be able to ship some troops back in no time. I'll send out... No, I think I might be able to use the cav. 65, we'll be fine once we get that one building set up. I'll also get an extra spy, because why not? Thank you for building a watchtower right here, my goblin friends. Actually gives me a nice bit of vision, and now we're actually in, like, a region, which is pretty cool. But yeah, we boarded Dunland proper, which, not the biggest fan of. Little scary. Alright, Brawler's Pit, that can go. The Union of Ration Hall Distributors Regional Headquarters, the URHDRH, for those who know what they're talking about. That will stay. I love unions. Okay, then the only question that remains for this turn is, do I attack with Grimbion or not? I think I'll wait 1 more turn. Can't have too much excitement per turn. I need to spread it out a bit. And then I guess we're also going to start preparing an army to take Khazad-Dûm, right? The opportunity is too good to pass up. We have the troops, we have the opportunity. It's a very important settlement. My spy, I think, will give us some information rather soon, but I think we'll quickly figure out that Khazad-Dûm, I don't know. I don't think it's going to be too well defended. Angmar is really getting steamrolled like crazy. Hello, Dunland. Do you want to be friends already? I'd take that. I'll be your friend. I'm desperate for friends. Trade rights. That's good. We'll start with that. Slowly build up relations. I don't know lore-wise if the Bjornings and the Dunlendings ever really interacted. I know the Dunlendings and the dwarves got along decently well. I know Thorin and his company spent some time there. But... Alright, our foes think they can step foot in our capital. Yeah. Our foes believe they have ridden us of these mountains. Yeah. Our foes dare to assume they can lay claim to it. Again, yeah. Our home, our revenge. Call forth the hordes of Moria. Call upon the wargs. Haven't seen any of them. And their riders. And awaken the trolls. Again, haven't seen any trolls, mate. We shall lay waste to those whom oppose us, take back what belongs to us, and upon doing so we will crush those of Anduin. Hey, surround those hideous elves, and rid the world of men. They think we are scattered. We have never been stronger. I can't take that shit seriously, mate. Hunters Guild in Khazad-Dûm West. Is that a place where I want to train archers? Because I actually haven't really paying attention to the guilds, but if I get a Hunters Guild, then I should get the Woodsman Barracks in Khazad-Dûm West. I guess wouldn't be a bad place to train archers. I'll just have to make sure to remember it, which is going to be the tricky part. Alright, they've been pacified. Good. 75%. I keep getting cultured. For starters. I really need to, like, start churning out units sooner rather than later over here. It's too far away to... Unless I set up a road from Fenholm. could do that eventually. But those two settlements are already raking in 5.2k a turn. That is an immense amount of cash. I'm online, got the Mason's Guild House. What do I want in Amonlang? Are these mines worthwhile? Not really. Chicken farms could go for an upgrade. I guess we'll get better farms. Fenholm got the Mountain Keep. Could get the Eothid Camp. I could upgrade my barracks. Have I got a guild house here that I need to pay mine to? No. I guess Cav would be good here, because then they can move rather quickly towards Khazad-Dûm. Yeah, no, that's fine. Maythelberg got the roads. I'll get a port there. I want to get ports on the entire stretch of the Anduin. I'll get an apothecary for the pop growth. Roskabel got a Lord's Hall. Can upgrade my Bjorning barracks. Akhenaten got the communal farms. Let's get a port there as well. And I think that's all my money spent, but hopefully... Oh no, oh, I'm building so much stuff and I can't afford to build anything more. Right, we'll wait a little bit. Perhaps we'll pick up some cash along the way. Okie doke, let's first take a look at Nochva Rhaglaw. I think that's ripe for the taking. Khazad-Dûm, as expected. It's literally just Agendaur. He's a tough son of a bitch. Don't underestimate him, and he'll get a bunch of defenders, I'm sure, as well, but... This isn't exactly a top-tier elite army. But it's not bad either. These guys have the ballista. I don't need a ballista to attack Khazad-Dûm head-on. This army could take it, I think. The problem with Agendaur is that he's well armored, but I have armor-piercing capabilities with the skin changes and the Bjorning Axeman, so that's not a big problem.
Yes, my lord.
So I'm just thinking, move all these guys. Captain Grim, can you keep the peace there? No, I guess it's looking quite grim. But I can probably funnel some troops from there. 65. These guys are ideal for keeping the peace. Yeah, 70%. And then Buant can move towards Agon. It's too good an opportunity, like... Can't stress it enough. Plop down some watchtowers along the way. Let's start by killing this army and then taking Nochva Rhaglaw, and then possibly send a small army to accompany the ballista to go north to team up with Buant. Let's just scout ahead a bit. Zangsul. Ooh, are these the new campaign strategy models? They look awesome. That's really cool. I don't think... Yeah, I think Nochva Rhaglaw also looks a bit different. I think Angmar has gotten new campaign strategy models all around. Those are made by the Elite Dwarf, and they look... Like, that man does impressive work. Okay, anyway. Enough admiring. Time for more murdering. I do want to kill Hoonvorn first, otherwise he's going to cause me trouble later on. Shouldn't be too difficult. I have my archers. He's got not many shields in his entire unit, so... Not going to be too difficult, I think.
Muster your courage, men! We march into battle!
Deploy. Gotta make use of that ballista, but make sure they don't get shot. That's just a waste. I've got so many archers. Let's see, I only want the real archers. Is Izzy gatekeeping archery? Yes, he is. That's the no true Scotsman fallacy, right? Let's see here. I want these guys on the flanks. I'm lacking in infantry in this army, but what I lack in infantry I do make up for in cav. So I'm not too fussed. Okay, I do have some Sons of the Fallen as well. I'll use them as a flanking force. Same with the Scene Changers. Okay, trace around. Yeah. I have Archer Supremacy, I have Cav Supremacy. Those guys won't even know what hit them. Angmar, I don't know. They still hold a special place in my heart. They're not like the most popular campaign I've done. They are like decent coverage, but I just really enjoyed playing them. I just... Mostly visually, they really speak to me. I don't know why. They don't look that crazy cool or anything, but I guess that's part of why I like them so much. They're very down to earth, but I guess the Anduin Vale is the same. I'm not a big fan... Well, actually, no, I'm lying. I was about to say I'm not a big fan of like gaudy armor sets like the high elves with that fancy gold and shit. But then Rune's my favorite faction, so I guess that makes me a massive hypocrite. Not saying I'm not a massive hypocrite. Look at these guys. They lost 20% already. They haven't even reached half my battle line. We ride as one. Charge those archers. Stand and fight. Alright. Send in the lads. Smooth sailing, my boys. Smooth sailing. Look at these bitches. Stop fighting, ballista. These archers, will they rout? Aeothiad calf. Yep, they're routing. You guys can clean them up. The Aeothiad calf has more pressing matters to attend to.
The enemy are badly bloodied. They have lost half
Oh,
their
they're
men.
hurling axes on my woodman trackers with decent efficiency. Okay, pull back.
The enemy general abandons his...
The enemy general is a little prick. I already dropped too many B-bombs today, so I'm not going to use the B-bomb. But I'm going to use the P-bomb. God, that gave me a mental image of like some kind of goblin weaponry where they actually weaponize their P to like hurl it at the enemy to demoralize them. That's something that goblins would do, man, I'm telling you. These guys never know what happens with a goblin. 7%, that's a little more than I was expecting, to be honest. But I was pretty much over it.
We've captured the enemy's general. That'll teach their cowardly... The enemy army flees the field.
They're done. 84%. Can we just get a couple more? 88. Yeah, that's more than enough. And that leaves
This is a
Nochva,
clear
Rhaglaw,
victory.
right? Ripe for the taking. Nice. Really good result. Rhudaur Lowlands captured. 6% casualties. That's still a pretty fresh and healthy army. Okay. It's so automatic in my mind. Like, win battle, execute. Done. And on to Nochva, Rhaglaw. Making some money along the way. Let's just double check. No, I can't see it. I have to actually attack. Drangu! Oh, there's Drangu! I thought he'd be dead already. Typically he chills around Mount Graham, Paddington Station. But he's been chilling over here. So he has some wargs, Mount Graham Raiders. The last of the Mount Graham bunch, I assume. Besides that, just trash, trash, trash. This, I don't want to sound cocky, but it's going to be incredibly easy.
We attack.
That's a pretty easy settlement to take. I forgot they used the Wildman layout. Let's see, 1, 2, 3 towers. I believe this one has 4, no? Yep, 4 towers. What about the other side? That is 3 as well. So as long as we don't take the side with 4 towers, we're fine. Right, I have archers. I've got a lot of archers, so I will use them. I think I'll send them in first. Soften them up a bit. The ballista can tickle down at the gate a bit. Tickle down, is that the right word? I'm very P-focused today, aren't I? Yeah. There's nothing wrong with that. I think everyone's in decent position. Are they even going to try and hold the gate? I don't think they are. No, they're gonna bugger off, so I want to get some shots in before they do. Look at these landsmen. They think they can hurl axes that far? Oh, now they're more invested in trying to hold the gate. Look at these pikemen on the walls. That's so cursed. Pikemen on walls, sometimes they work incredibly well, sometimes they don't do anything. Like, very hit or miss. Okay. So we hit about half our shots. That's enough, but I'd love to take down some of those towers as well. That's not going to happen. Not like this. Okay, ballista. Now turn off your fire mode, because that does make you more inaccurate. And move you a little bit closer. How are we looking? 0% for 2%? I see that as an absolute win.
We're under attack!
Those landsmen are dangerous, though. There's an armor-piercing axes, and well, they're pretty well protected by their palisades, so some of them are dying, but we're wasting a lot of shots. Pikemen, I think, are an easier target. Alright, well, let's just start by battering down the gate. We'll take it. There we go, we're significantly more accurate now. Okay. I think that angle is working a bit better, but I'm going to switch targets. Yeah, that's working much better. 63. Pikemen are like spread all over the wall. That's a little bit, and even down from the wall. Like, how am I supposed to deal with that? Well, at least Drango is chilling in the back. He's not doing much. 99, 98. There we go. Let's knock down a tower or two if we have the means to. I think these go down rather easily, right? Unless that's changed, different from AGO, I'm not sure. I'm not hitting anything, am I shooting even? Have I missed shots? 17% now, we're not able to take down all those towers. I'd be happy if we could take down one. I think we're missing quite hard as well. Alright. Guess there's not much left for us to do then. I think we might just have to run in there. Not ideal, but, well, it is what it is. Send in the infantry. Don't mind sending in this Rohan looking guy as well. I don't know the names of all my generals, man. Bad man number 48. Alright, boys. Chop, chop. Go on, boys, get in there. For the Liver King. Nice. Now those landsmen are actually going to be a bit of a pain. Still way too healthy. Those pikemen should be pretty trash because they can't set up properly if half of them are on the walls, right? That's the entire thing about a pike wall. It only works if people are in the pike wall. Not if those guys are just doing whatever. Oh shit, there's Drango. And he's firing at my infantry. Yeah, that makes sense. I'm gonna squeeze through my Sons of the Fallen. Lest they become fallen themselves. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Hello, Drango! I was waiting for you at Mount Graham, but you didn't show up. So I figured I'd just come to you then. Not a problem. I understand your absence. I mean, I appreciate it, but I understand it. Yeah, those landsmen are a real pain.
If we continue like this, we will smash the enemy.
Got these javelin boys, but I don't think they can do much. I'm gonna send in my skin changers. Come on, Sons of the Fallen, squeeze through, don't bother with the infantry, they're not worth your time. Shield wall is a great ability for that. Yeah, they're throwing axes at my Sons of the Fallen, makes sense. I do the same thing. This battle's kind of brutal. That's okay. I don't need this army to go after Khazad-Dûm, I only need the ballista. So I just need enough men to hold the settlement afterwards. Alright, my dwarves finally pushed through. I don't know if it was worth it.
Half the enemy force remains.
But we did it anyways. The pikemen sort of are starting to set up a position, so I'm going to use my skin change to like bomb rush through them. And then they should be able to disrupt their formation. Yep, there we go. Completely ruin their formation, making them much easier to kill. Yep, nice. Okay, and there we go. Now we can take down those Mount Graham raiders, and they have got nothing on Sons of the Fallen. Not a chance. Yeah, no, that's going to be an easy kill. The landsmen are running down. No, that's part of the pikeman unit still. 20% for 60%. Feels like we lost more than 20%, but it's mostly because our archers are all alive. And it's mostly my infantry that's suffering. These pikemen are really actually, even after disrupting their formation. Oh, that's part of my armies up here. Oh, that's not good. See, that's the annoying part about the AI. The pikemen are like over here and over here, so if I tell my troops to attack pikemen, they'll run all over the place. Well, Drango's dead, so hopefully that leads to a rout. The pikemen are sure not looking very motivated. The landsmen are also reconsidering their allegiances, understandably so. But none of them are acting just yet. If one of them acts, I'm sure the other will see the light as well. But this guy's literally being flung into the air and he's still brave enough to keep fighting. I gotta give him props for that. Alright, let's just send in overwhelming numbers in their proximity and that should convince them otherwise. I'm almost sure that my general's gonna die as well. Come on lads, you're literally built to take down these war pricks. I remember in the movie Gimli straight up bench presses a warg, so I doubt that's gonna be a problem for a bunch of you guys. They are tough, I'm telling you. If I were to use wargs instead of against Sons of the Fallen, you bet your ass none of my wargs would survive longer than 5 seconds. But when the AI uses wargs, they're near impossible to kill. Look at... Die! You guys are crazy, man. Die, die, die! Drango died quicker than you lot. What? Oh no, and 3 guys made it to the town square. Oh no, and that guy made it through as well. The one-man pike wall. Right, throw in some extra spears. There we go, these guys come over. Perfect. Makes it a bit easier for me. Okay.
The battle is very much in our favor. Victory will be
We'll be fine. We'll have enough lads left to defend this place. There we go.
This is a clear victory.
I don't enjoy killing 90% of my troops, but well, it's still okay, right? Right. Sons of the Fallen did pretty much everything. I grossly underestimated how good palisades actually are at defending troops. I thought my archers would get more kills. Well, it is what it is. Beautiful. Can I occupy Nochva? I'm not sure how good a governor that lad is.
Honorable, glorious
I'm not going to run the risk.
A
Not
most
worth
noble conquest.
being in trouble. Berenald, that's his name. It's a pretty cool name, though. I can get apiaries here as well. Oh, okay. I thought it was only in the Anduin Vale, but I guess the Vale is a bit further. Is that because there's an orchard there? Orchard? I suppose so. And now we border the Dunedain. That's pretty cool. Alright, let's keep an eye out. Captain Luag. We'll have to wait and see.
Yes, my lord.
But that does put things into perspective of me just running over my ballista. I need to make sure that sufficiently protected.
Your orders, my lord.
Guess I could protect it with some cav, but let's see. I'll protect it with cav and archers. Maybe 1 unit of infantry. That's not a great force, but hang on. Can I pick up some mercenaries? No. See, I'm a little bit scared of sending them out, but I need that ballista north.
Come and get me, you coward.
I'll send in an extra cav. If they try anything, I'm sure I can stop them with that, and then these guys can join forces and go for Khazad-Dûm together. Wonderful. Okay. Yeah, largest faction. Hell yeah. We are actually pretty massive if you look at it. The pink blob of doom. How many settlements have I got? 24. So I need 6 more. And let's see, eliminate factions Dol Guldur. Working on that. And I've reached every other victory condition. So we're actually somewhat close to finishing off the campaign, at least officially. Right, you can go to Berserthis. Well, these guys have teamed up a bit. I'm still gonna wait. I want these reinforcements to help out. Actually, do I need to wait for the reinforcements?
Yes, my lord.
Not really.
Your orders, my
If
lord.
anything, I can pull some troops from both south as if I so desire.
Have a taste of my
Yeah,
blood.
we'll do that. Get an extra spearman.
Why, you're
Yes, my lord.
And then we'll push. There, I have spoken. Alright, I got a little bit of extra cash. Throw that to Khazad-Dûm West. Make sure that they love me as well. Besides that, I do have a spy here.
Impossible.
So there's the Doom stack, Khazad-Dûm.
stick you.
That's a lot of troops. Can I pick up some
Your orders,
mercenaries
my
here? I can pick up Dwarven Travels. I need 550 coins. Where can I get a quick 550 coins? Ah, fuck it. I don't need to kill you, I just need your money. Basically, that's what this is. It's a stick-up. Just give me your money, I'll let you go. All that for some Dwarven Travelers. I mean, it's not going to be too hard of a fight, right? They got a lot of crap, but it's crap, so it doesn't matter if it's too much. I've got a decent amount of troops, and decent quality troops, so we'll be okay.
Muster your courage, men.
Rightio. Don't think I've ever done a fight purely for money, but... well, there's a first time for everything, eh? Not you, Wardens. Only proper archers. Okay. Set up like that. They do have a bit of a high ground, but that's okay. Not too fussed about that. Right, that's my main line. Don't want to split them too thin. Axis ready. Beorn still lives on in our hearts. Imagine how this campaign would look if he was still alive. Either way, I'm sure he's very proud of what we've achieved. Ain't giving short about that. Okay, let's see. I think I'm ready. Might want to try to assassinate that captain early on. Yeah, they're gonna be pretty defensive, makes sense. Unless, are they moving? I don't think they'll move. I think it's very much up to us to make the initiative. Captain is the Warg Rider, yeah, makes sense. Is it? Yeah, it is. Has to be. Shame that ballista's still running amok, but... could be worse, I suppose. Wait, who is the captain? Is it this guy? Oh, I thought their captains looked different. Oh well. Alright, boys. I need your 300 gold, and I need it now. Just so I can buy more dwarfs. That really is just spitting on your money. Not only am I stealing your money, but I'm using it to get dwarfs. That alone should cause you guys quite some anger. Alright, they're positioning themselves, so I'm going to take use of that. So I can get up close and personal without risking free ballista shots on my butt. Are we in range? We are not in range. Push onwards. Upwards and onwards. Come on, boys. There's knife work to be done. Look at that positioning. It's like a dance. Meanwhile, my troops are getting warmed up. Good. That's important. So you don't pull any muscles. Okay, some of my troops are in range. That'll have to do. The moment that... Mirkwood Hunters. The moment they see that most of their troops are getting shot. There we go, there we go. They're sending them in range now. They're making mistakes. Talking about mistakes, which unit of mine can put down stakes? I haven't run into that unit yet. I'd expect it to be the Bear Warriors, but it ain't them. Perhaps it's some sort of top tier elite archer that I haven't run into yet. I'm not sure. Look at these archers getting absolutely destroyed. Let's see if we can pay this captain a bit of a visit, even if I have to waste my privateer calf. Can always get a new one. We are under attack. Right, what are you gonna do? Gonna run away? Marching, it says? You're not marching anywhere, mate. You're marching to an infirmary, that's where you're going. Hello, Mr. Captain. The captain POV is just looking over his shoulder. So there's a bunch of angry dudes with bearded axes and they're like, oh shit. That That's a pretty disgusting charge. Yeah, cavalry has... my cavalry has failed utterly. Their archers have failed utterly. My cav was the one that failed. Killed a decent chunk of their walks, but not the captain. Not El Capitan. Okay, let's move the troops onwards and upwards a bit further. Hurry, hurry. Okay. And there we go. The battle has begun properly. Give me your money, and I might leave you alone. Probably won't, cause screw you, Rhudaur. Man, I feel like I'm part of the mob, like. Protection money. Give me 300 coins and I might not break your kneecaps. Ah, JK. If breaking kneecaps wasn't meant to happen, they wouldn't have made it as fun as it is. Ask the bear god, Grom or whatever his name is. How are we looking? Well, they're just eating my arrows. Perhaps my arrows taste like honey, and it's a treat to these poor grog-eating bastards. Possible. Okay, we go for the flank. Doesn't seem like we need the flank really, they're just falling apart. As the ballista, let's hunt that piece of trash down. Hasn't really done much in this battle, but Alright, bear warriors up against the warriors of sorts. Push the great bear roar. Meow. Alright, that ballista is dead weight. And Lôthaur is dead meat, so I guess the two go hand in hand. My captain is getting away. Apparently. I really wish I could steal that ballista, but I'll just have to live with 300 gold pieces. Models are getting absolutely decimated. Good, 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 good. Right. Big chunk of the older host left. That's pretty much it.
They have lost half their men.
They sure have. Come on, boys, let's finish this. I've got a date with a dwarven traveller unit. They better have combed their beards. Right. Hunt them down, boys. There's still 40% of them lurking about. Can't have that. Cav, you got your work set out for you, mate. So many cowards in this friggin' forest. I mean, we've made it out of the forest for the most part. We're very much in Ravania now, but I'll always consider these guys the forest lurking orc bastards. Alright, stop fighting. Don't shoot friends. Now we're looking 80%. That's a big chunk we're capturing. 87, yep, that army's gone. And I should get my cash allowance. Okie doke. Well, lost 5%. That was very much worth it. Pick your feet up. There we have it. There we have it, my friends. A clear win. That is the clearest of clear wins. Wow. Nice. Okay, 187 Woodman Hunters. Pretty good, but everyone did a good job. Proud of you, lads. Proud of you. Okie doke, that's an execution. Actually, I could have ransomed it for even more cash. No, whatever. I should get my 300. There we go.
Your orders, my lord.
Well, might as well, right? This guy might die, but that's okay. I'd happily starve them out, actually. Or if these guys want to attack me, that's fine as well. So that's Logarth under control. What else they got? Lôthaur. Oh, that's Dorwinian land. Okay. And that's Runeland. So is that a settlement I'm missing over here? That's Daggerland. That's Mordor land. Crap. I think there's a settlement in between those two. Alright, let's pick up the Dwarven Travelers. You go to Khazad-Dûm West. Gonna need you, lads.
Your orders, my lord.
Might even need more than that, but alas, not an option. Mr. Diplomat, you need to speak to Lôthaur. Am I trading with Khazad-Dûm? I assume I am. No, we're not. What? Well, we can't really trade because, yeah, they don't have a single settlement.
As you wish.
Hello.
Approaching their dignitary.
I'll talk to you next turn. Anything else I need to be doing? I don't think so. Lôthaur, 70%. They're happy enough.
Yes, my lord.
Need more money for that. No, I think we're done for this turn, right? Unless I got troops lying about, currently not doing anything. Yeah, a couple. I guess I should make a trip with my boat. I'll pick them up next turn so I don't have to pay the full upkeep. Get some troops, so we'll ship them off towards Khazad-Dûm, I guess. Or maybe I can use some more troops near Rhudaur. Definitely if I want to finish them off with that in Runen, but I've reached that point where I'm like, let the elves deal with it. They haven't done anything useful. Then again, the longer I let Erin Runen marinate, the worse the taste's gonna be when I eventually need to take it. And we all know the elves, they can't really be relied on. We'll see. But yeah, I might have to send over some forces, because if they end up expanding again from that one region, that might be trouble. Oh, it never ends. It never ends. Damn, I've already recorded for almost an hour. Damn, dude. This recording went by insanely quick. Here I was still thinking I could maybe take Khazad-Dûm in this episode. I guess that'll have to wait. Don't think I'll get that far. Damn. Wow. That's one of the fastest hours of my life. Oh shit, that's Angmar. Where are they going? Paddington Station? Paddington... Can get a Horse Breeders Guild. I don't think I want to get a Horse Breeders Guild there. I think I want to get Bjornings in Paddington Station. I don't know why. It just speaks to me. So I'm going to say niet. Wandering army sighted. A wandering army has come across our lands. They have no home to reside in, no capital of their own. They may look upon our lands and see opportunity. Make sure our lands don't become theirs. I've never seen this message in almost 2,000 hours of Medieval 2. It's horde specific. Yeah, okay. Interesting. So, Khazad-Dûm is... Oh, Lord. They're like, hello, can we get our home back? And I'm like, no. Khazad-Dûm is at 70%. Why are you unhappy? You're not supposed to be unhappy. You're supposed to be happy.
Your orders, my
Any
lord.
mercs I can pick up now?
Yes, my lord.
Alright.
Your orders.
Lothaurian.
Yes.
I am willing to throw
As
a
you
lot of money your way.
Without
Damn, this is
question.
Dol Guldur fort. Dol Guldur really got far.
Yes, my lord. What is it you wish to discuss?
I really want to throw big money your way to become friends. I'll even throw in some map information. Maybe I'm asking too much. Just an alliance and military access, and I'll give you money. Not much. I don't have much. 5k.
How
Boom.
could we refuse? Well, that
There we go.
seemed fruitful.
More friendship.
Farewell.
Yay. I feel popular. It's a strange feeling. Let's take the construction log. Bjorn's Hog at the sheep farm, so that's growing quite rapidly. Guess we can do with some farming. Grimbjorn's Hollow got the mining network. Nice. Let's get a market because it's cheap. You also don't get a Master Mason's Hall. Let's get a leather worker. Donorak got the land clearance. Let's get the Master Mason's Hall. Nochva Rhaglaw, that's just a repair. So you keep on doing your stuff. Let's check the other settlements because I skipped a few last time. Lôthaur, for example, that can get something. There we go. But what? Let's see what my culture like. 24%. Well, by the time it gets higher, I'm sure it's fine. What do I want here? I guess I want the Woodman camp. Okay, any other settlements? Reykjavik, yeah, still waiting for an upgrade. Soon, but it's gonna take a while still. Burzakul could get the Bjorning barracks, 52%. No, I want to get the 75 for the Bearman. So let's get the irrigation. Alright, Movatarth. Movatarth. Culture is good enough to get a muster ground over there. Dane's Halls. Do I splurge on the roads? Nah, we'll get the Mason's Guild House. Mount Gundabad will get the... I should get the mining network here because it's actually quite good. But I'll just get a fairground real quick. Okay, the economy is good. I'm just spending a lot of money on upkeep, etc.
Yes.
I'll wait a bit with that.
With honor.
Plop
Yes.
down a watchtower.
This, my lord.
Spy, I want to send you in first, actually.
My lord.
Just to make sure I'm not running into any surprises now. Road should be clear as far as I can tell.
Yes.
Oh, there's Barchelik. That's another settlement I completely forgot about.
My lord.
Huh. They're suggesting I go that way. That's a bit... That brings me kind of scarily close to Barchelik. The other way around is going to take a bit longer, though. I think I'll go through the forest.
As you wish. We'll
And
make
then,
camp
like
here.
that, just so we're out of their range, hopefully. I completely forgot about Barchelik. That's going to be a pain, because it's like a big, chunky settlement with a decent amount of troops in the middle of my lands there. Angmar seemingly now dictating some attention. He's sending in Lord Skuld, even.
Defeating you.
Drawing away some of their pressure on the Northern Dunedain, so they better make use of that. I think they are. What else can I be doing? Laying siege to that, you guys can join.
By your command.
Don't push for Burst Southwest, please.
We can go no further today.
Anything else I need to be doing? Yeah, I need to move some troops over. Get the reinforcements from Maythelberg.
By your command. Yes, sir. Full sail.
I'm running a bit thin, like I need to keep an eye on that.
Ready.
But it's good that I'm sending over some reinforcements. But I need to like be wary of reinforcements in the northern regions as well. Like these guys, they're healthy troops.
Your will. By your command.
Send them to the
my
front.
lord.
Alaric, you actually have a decent chunk of men.
By your command.
Send you to the front line.
Continuing tomorrow.
An extra governor won't hurt you as
We
well.
can go no further today.
Take some of these boys along with you.
As you wish. Joining forces, my lord.
And some cav, why not? Yeah, that's decent, that's decent. We can work with that. Dane's Hall still has a lot of troops. Like, these guys are freshly trained, it seems.
My lord.
They're not the best, the Valesmen,
To
but
exhaustion,
they
continuing
can
later.
make things
Make
work.
camp here.
My lord.
So how's the rest of this area looking?
Quietly.
The Hiles seem rather incapable of taking down
Quietly. Approaching
Moria.
quietly.
I should help them a bit if I can. I'd love to take Zakala myself, because then I really hold all the mountains. But that might be difficult. My initial plan was to hold the entire Anduin region, but I'm just going for the mountains now.
Ships ready.
Alright, let's do one more end turn, and then we'll round off there, I assume. Yeah, not much else I can do, right? Borders #1 everywhere, that's going to be a pain, but we'll see how we deal with that.
My lord.
Not sure how to feel about any of this.
Approaching quietly.
Where are their armies going?
Approaching quietly.
That question remains.
Approaching quietly.
I'm just thinking, am I forgetting about diplomacy?
Your orders. Without question. As you
Dantalat, that's the settlement I needed to know the location of.
Yes, my lord.
You're over here. I'd love to talk to
Without
Isengard.
question. As you wish.
Alright,
Without
Rohan
question.
still holds Ginead. That's good,
Yes,
that's good.
My lord.
Oh yeah, we need to
Without
talk to
question.
the Northern
What is it
Dunedain.
you wish to discuss?
We can be good friends, my man. You have no idea.
It's good
Yep,
to see
there we go.
The pleasure was all ours.
Nice.
Farewell.
I mean, it doesn't matter too much, because we're already both fighting Angmar, but
My lord.
I guess that makes it a bit more official. Dorthalu, how about you check on Rune for me? I doubt we'll have to face Rune, but still up. If we have to face Rune, I want to be prepared.
My lord.
Okay,
Yes, my lord.
where are you go? Oh right, I was sending you to the High
You
Elves.
have a proposition.
Because we're not
from-
allies either.
I accept
There we
this
go.
An honor and a pleasure.
Just making
Farewell.
sure. Look at that, now we are popular. We started off the campaign, I think, only allied to Khazad-Dûm. Now everyone wants to be my friend. I was that unpopular kid in school that now turned out to be this really buff, cool guy. Because I have a large army. I rolled up to my high school with a massive army of buildings behind my back, and then suddenly everyone wants to be my friend. Typical behavior. Alright. I feel sorry for you, Khazad-Dûm, but like, you guys sent me a letter asking me to take Khazad-Dûm, right? So, I did it. Now you don't need to like come back. I invested lots of money and resources on that venture. Don't suddenly be like, oh, you know, now that you're here. I've already donated enough settlements to enough people at this point.
We must make a stand.
We
are
will make a
besieged.
stand. Don't worry. Paddington Station will not fall over my dead body. But yeah, perhaps I can get the other armies, the ones that are moving in the area of Litash now, to actually go towards Burzakul. No, not Burzakul. The other one. Oh, Mythunder's fallen. That's a shame. Yes, I'll take you. I'll take any capable man. Hunter's Guild in Paddington Station. No. I'm pretty sure I already said no to that before. What I'm talking about is these guys.
Your will, my lord. Orders.
Alaric and friends. If I can send them to take Barchalik, that'd be perfect.
Orders.
Yes, my lord.
Your will, my lord.
Just can't reach them, I think.
My
Yeah,
lord.
no, that sucks. But I can pop you guys in the fort.
Victory.
Your orders, my lord.
And then we can team up next
Honor.
turn. No, actually don't need those troops. And then we are very close to taking Khazad-Dûm. Perfect. I'm just going to finish off my maneuvering, because otherwise I'll forget what I was trying to do. I'll get those mines. Best south is the apiary homestead. Good. Let's get some farms. So my bees have stuff they can pollinate. Could do with some reinforcements. I think a militia garrison is worth it here. Because we're going to be fighting a lot in this area.
My lord.
I've got a pretty good spy network, actually. Kind of proud of that.
Approaching quietly. Approaching quietly.
Angmar's doing okay. Sorry, the Dunedain are doing okay. Angmar's doing okay as well, but we don't want them to be doing okay. Paddington Station, that can hold, right? Yeah,
I will
think
only
so.
address you in battle.
Think they'll be fine.
Your will, my lord. Yes.
Alright. Everyone else is building? I guess so, huh? Interesting. Khazad-Dûm's doing fine, yeah? Well, I guess I can just leave the rest of my cash then. Oh no. The Dwarves of Khazad-Dûm have broken a lot of their alliances. Not with me though. What the hell did they do? Oh, they're at war with me as well. What? Why didn't I get a message? Did I miss that? Oh, they're gonna attack me, aren't they? Where did they attack me?
Your orders.
I don't have a clue.
As you wish.
So that's it, huh?
If only I could. Yes.
Thanks for
as
taking
you
back my
wish.
homeland. Now, fuck off. Incredible scenes. Where even are they? I have no idea. I guess that message was not kidding.
Orders. Yes.
Okay, well, I'm going to round it off here. We'll do my recruitment in the next episode. Pretty fun episode, I think. We captured Nochva, Rhaglaw, we captured the other part of Khazad-Dûm. Lots of troop maneuvering, lots of diplomacy happening. Things are looking pretty damn good. Like, I'm quite happy with how the campaign is moving on. Next episode should see the siege of Khazad-Dûm and us decapitating the Iron Crown. Well, we don't decapitate a crown, but we kill Agendaur and be done with them. Thanks for watching, lads, and I'll see you for episode number 22.